Hello everybody, it's RM from Positive Fandom, and I am back streaming Hogwarts Legacy. This will be kind of like the last few days that I'm streaming Hogwarts Legacy because I'm going to be streaming Jedi Survivor in a few days, guys. And I just want to make sure that this is actually streaming. And it is. Hope everybody is well. I'm doing okay. Doing some major house spring renovations. I'm not buying anything or getting anything special. I just have to change things around in my house. So it has been taking up a lot of my time between that and work. And I hope everybody who is here right now is doing well. I've had such a great time playing Hogwarts Legacy. And I'm just going to kind of look at the gear that I have and get rid of some stuff that I'm not using, like this. Normally I'd be selling some of this stuff, but I actually destroyed a lot of stuff. It's actually kind of sad that I did that when you think about it, but that's okay. Some of this eyewear, selling it back to the vendors. I think it was great that you could do that in the game, and if you want to get rid of something. I really do think this avatar looks like me, except she has like maybe fuller lips than I do. But looking at her, like if you look at her face, like I think I look like this character. I think they did a good job of giving you options, although we have a different shaped eyes and maybe her but the nose is spot on, right? Like that's my nose, isn't it? Like look at it. Yeah. So in regards to just even looks, and so anyway, that's how I imagine I kind of look. And guys, as you know, that is the hairstyle that I've always wanted and never could really do my hair like that. My hair does not, it doesn't fall that way. It just doesn't like to be that way, but maybe that's too much information. But the point that, oh, hello, that looks different. Yeah, maybe I'll go with this one. I'm going to go with this one for right now. Even though this other one is better, I'm going to go with that one right now. Change my look a little bit. And oh, I want to check out the headgear. I have a red hat. Can you believe it? Let's look at see what it looks like. Oh, that is fancy. That is fancy. Wow. That is really fancy, isn't it? My goodness, that's so fancy. Yeah, I'll never wear that. Look at this one. That looks cute too. That actually looks very cute. I could see myself. I would actually wear that in the real world. So, hey, Kermit Frog. How are you, Kermit Frog? Hope you are well. I'm just looking at the different fashions. You guys know I love my top hats. So I have a bunch of them. They're different ones. It's really the same top hat. That's the one I've worn before. It's going to look the same. It just has different qualities. But I'm not ever going to wear a bowler. That's not going to happen. And this is the one I've been wearing, the shorter top hat that I've been wearing. It feels kind of spring-like to me. This is so not me. I will never wear that. Ooh. I will never wear that. That's not anything I could ever wear. Do you look at the defense in the game? I haven't been. There's a lot I didn't look at in this game, like a lot that I never explored. Wow, that's awful. So the answer to that is no. There's a lot that I have not explored and looked at in this game that I haven't even played. And I think that the game has so much potential when you think about it. It has so much potential just from a, hey, Tom Jr. Jackson, how are you? Hope you're well. I think that the game has so much potential just even looking at a lot of this stuff that I haven't even explored. These are probably my 4 favorite hats. You guys know I love my top hat. And if they had a steampunk top hat version, that would be the perfect hat. But I've been wearing this pale blue hat, which I think is really nice. It's periwinkle blue. I think it looks good. but there's also the red one, and I can be like that other lady, the one in the town whose look I liked her look a lot. She's like an older version of, well, she's probably my age, but she's the older version of this young teenager who I'm playing as. This also looks cute too. That looks cute. And yeah, stats. I mean, it probably doesn't matter, but if it's low, it might. Yeah, you're right, Kermit. To be honest with you, there's a lot I haven't even looked at in this game. And realistically, since I'm not, I have to be honest with you, I think that this game has so much to offer and I've only scratched the surface. Because remember, I was playing the game on the easiest setting. And if I played it at, let's say even mid-level, it's a completely different game experience with what you have to solve, what you have to do, complexity, puzzles, fighting. There's a lot more this game has to offer, and I haven't even begun to scratch the surface. So I'm going to be honest with you. I think the game, what you saw me playing, was kind of like the intro level, but in reality, this game is much more intense and much more challenging than what you saw me playing. So I did want to just say that. My red hat. I could put a red hat on. I'm going to leave the red hat on for now. And it says I'm at 80%. So, oh, look at how cool I look. Oh, I look like I'm about to go out to a party or something. So, so that's kind of cool. But you're asking really good questions, Kermit, and I don't have the answer to all of them, or even some of them. So let's see if I've ever done this.
What that means.
No, I haven't.
Trial.
I haven't done this one. Oh, I don't have any Malasuite. But you know something? Oh, I'm in Fallout New Vegas if you're... Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that Fallout New Vegas had that as a requirement. What I can tell you is that I have seen a lot of people play that game, the Fallout games. I've watched a lot of walkthroughs, if you will, for Fallout Vegas. And it's been amazing what they have done with the Fallout franchise. And I know Fallout has not been a perfect franchise, but that one where they based it on Virginia, I think. I can't remember which Fallout it was. Oh, hello. Oh, did you go to the Olive Garden? Oh, it sounds delicious. I love the Olive Garden. I haven't been there in ages, with everything, the lockdowns and such, but I'm going to try and get out more. Especially locally, I promised myself, where I live, like, bikes are a big deal, and everybody has a bike, and, you kind of meet on the boardwalk in the mornings. And I kind of want to start doing that. Of course, I'm talking about at 5 a.m. in the morning, guys. But what a great way to start your day, meeting all your friends and neighbors who want to get out and just kind of enjoy the spring weather. I certainly do want to start doing that again. It'll give me enough time before I start to work to just kind of enjoy this spring and just go out there and enjoy. But there's a lot. Yeah, I guess I couldn't solve that particular one. I couldn't solve this one because I don't know how to solve it. But this is maybe I haven't been to the Olive Garden forever. Yeah, right, Tom? Or Cracker Barrel. Oh, don't get me started with Cracker Barrel. Oh, I love Cracker Barrel. Oh my gosh. And not only do I love Cracker Barrel, but I love Cracker Barrel stores. The store they have, like, right next to it. I love their stores. Whoever buys, the buyer for Cracker Barrel is really a very talented person.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
You actually talk like a... Uh-oh. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what to make of that. Thank you, Tom. All right. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, okay. So, Efren, hey, Efren. I'm doing great. How are you? Efren says, I miss the watch party countdown. I love Chili's and Fuddruckers. Yeah. Hey, Efren, I think Ahsoka's coming out And thank you, Tom. I think Ahsoka's coming out in August. So that's quite some time. And Efren, I was talking to Tom about this, um, about how we got a lot of stuff all at
An
once.
astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
Thank you, Tom. Yeah, it is August, isn't it, Tom? Efren, I was speaking to Tom Jr. Jackson about this, about how we got so many IPs at once. It was very funny how everything was released this way. And also, one other very interesting thing about this is that we had The Last of Us, which I did watch parties for, Picard Season 3. There was also The Mandalorian Season 3. And then, of course, review shows after all those. All the award ceremonies took place in March. Almost this first quarter of 2023, Efren, was jam-packed with stuff. And I did Star Wars Celebration, which was in another country. When you think about it, it was kind of a lot to cover. And now that, we have some time between the next set of things that might be coming out, it is very different. I'm going to end up hurting these creatures. I'm so sorry, guys.
A Merlin trial.
Sorry, guys. I just hold a button and it gets a bunch of them. I didn't know. It was a lot, Efren. I mean, I kind of wanted. I think that I'm happy with everything, but I would have liked it to be more spread out so that we could enjoy it, in a different way. And that's what I was telling Tom Jr. Jackson. Just being able to kind of have it spread out a little bit more. So, because sometimes when a lot of it is at the same time, you don't get that opportunity to really do everything you'd like. And not everybody's free all the time, too, which is something else to consider. For many of us, it was at different hours of the day, which we did. A lot of us stayed up, including myself, to
You only have Ranrock to blame.
to do that. And I don't regret it for a minute. I don't regret any of it. Do I have Malasuite? I don't. I do actually have Malasuite somewhere. So if I go to the map, let's see, Tom says, yeah, but these next few weeks gives us time to catch up on sleep. Yes, Tom, it really does. And Efren, don't worry, there's more coming up. There's plenty more coming up, Efren, to enjoy. As we're all kind of talking, I set a waypoint. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Hogwarts and get my Malasuite there because I have a ton of it. So I'm going to go here. I finally learned how to do all of this. I have to go to my room of requirement to get in there. I can't remember. Yeah, it's this one. And let me go to the room of requirement. And I can harvest my Malasuite, which should be in the room. I grew it with seeds. So let's see what we got here. Okay, that's one. I probably should have come back before and checked it. Will you do late light talk tonight? It would be cool. I can't really do that, Efren. I'm so sorry. I already have. I do have some other things scheduled in place. So, when I'm not on the air. Yeah, Kermit, there is a lot of stuff where you can do transfiguration. Yeah, it is unbelievable, Kermit, what you can do in this game. And like I said, I haven't even begun to scratch the surface of what can be done. It really is something that, can I add fertilizer? Okay, I did. It is really something that, as far as I'm concerned, I hadn't really taken advantage of everything that you can do in the game. So as I said, originally I planned to go ahead and play again, but to play in another house, not in House Slytherin, but in another house. And I had also planned to play on not the most difficult setting, but the setting right below that. But I kind of ran out of time. So, and it wasn't just that I ran out of time because of everything that's happened, but also, you know, I do work full time. So, so that took up a lot of my time as well. So let me go back to the map, and I can go back to my waypoint where I was, which is why we kind of do these waypoints, right? So let's go to the world map, and the waypoint will be there, and I can go right back to where I was. This open world game, which has just been so amazing. Cracking myself up trying to find my waypoint. Yeah, that's where I want to go. So, in order for me to get there, have I discovered this flume? I haven't. Let's go to this flume. Yeah, that's why I wanted to do it, Kermit. And from what I've heard, Ravenclaw, some of, not everybody, but some of the Ravenclaw players were upset by the fact that they felt that the quests that were made for Ravenclaw were not as challenging as some of the other quests for the other houses. So I was going to play as a Gryffindor, and then also play on the hardest setting. This is the third one I was going to do under Ravenclaw. So I had sort of like three. Hey, Delta Ray Studio 3, how are you? Welcome. I had three things in mind: to play easy on Slytherin, to play, I guess, medium on Hufflepuff, and then to play the hard setting on Ravenclaw. Really, just to see if what they were saying was it the truth, or at least more of what they were trying to describe as Ravenclaw not having the same experience. And I also, although I could presumably on my own accord go ahead and watch other gameplay walkthroughs to see what the other houses look like, I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to experience it myself. So what I'm trying to say is that I have not watched a Hogwarts Legacy walkthrough on YouTube. Not a single video. The only time I've ever done them or had any kind of experience doing it is while I've played in the 60 streams that I've played. So, yeah. So that was pretty much that. I thought I activated this one. This one looks a lot like another one I've seen before. I think in this particular case, I'm supposed to hop on these things, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I agree. If you are skilled, it is a good question. I'm not the most skilled player. I'll be honest about it, guys. I'm not. However, I enjoy playing games like this. And I'm not going to, I'm not an esport person. I won't go to a competition to compete for games. I'm just here for the fun enjoyment of it all. Okay. And let's see. How do I get those off? Do I? There we go. So can I jump? The second one. The third one. Okay. And one more. Let's see.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Tom says you don't want to be like in the movie The Wizard where the kid went to the video game. I'm not skilled enough. It took me like a week and a half just to remember how to use the controller. Every game is different. You have to rememorize how to do it, and I'm actually in this particular game. the pleasure that I got, was hanging out with you guys and talking about the game and different things, in addition to exploring the world of the wizarding world. So the gameplay and stuff, that's secondary to the experience of talking to everybody live and just kind of exploring, getting to know people even more. Kermit says, endgame, when you have everything, I don't think difficulty matters really at all because you get way up. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's something to think about too, Kermit. And I've had so much fun with this game. And I'm concerned that I hope I enjoy Jedi Survivor as much. I kind of regret that I wasn't able to play Fallen Order before Survivor. If I had more time, which I don't, but if I had more time, I would have taken maybe a week to just play Jedi Fallen Order before Jedi Survivor. Do you have to play one before the other? No. But I would have liked to have at least experienced it. I know what happens in the game because I have watched the walkthrough of Jedi Fallen Order many, many times. But I would have liked to have just played the game. But sometimes you can do it, sometimes you can't. Even when you try to schedule it, sometimes things don't work out. So I'm just grateful for everything that I could do and grateful for being able to spend time with you guys. Ooh. I'm hearing a little message. I've never played a single second of the game, but I know everything that I do from the internet. Sure, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of games that I have never played, but I know a lot about the games from watching other players. And, to be honest with you, I've had friends whose...
this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
I've had friends who have had games, and they're like, do you want to come over? I'm playing a game. Sometimes I'll play, if it was a two-player, which is rare nowadays, I would play with them. Halo's an example. I played a lot of Halo with friends, but I've never had that game. I never bought that game. I don't want to hear about the game yet, Tom. To be honest with you, I don't want to know. So let's see what people say. It's fine, Tom, but I'm going to keep it a surprise. I purposely have not looked at a lot of information about the game because I want to be surprised. Hey, Hunter Becknell. How are you, Hunter? How are things? I hope you're well. I hope you are enjoying tonight. But thank you, Tom, okay? Is it nighttime yet? No. Okay. All right, so I'm going to leave this section. And keep exploring, everybody. Let's keep exploring because there is so much more to explore in this game that I have not explored. So maybe I can, oh yeah, maybe that's another Merlin challenge for all I know.
This area's a waste of my time.
All right. I'm sorry, guys.
Sad. Really, it is. If you survive our encounter to the first mountain, you won't be able to stop
Yeah, Tom, there really is.
That was meant for me. That's the seems to stop us and go. Is that the best you can do? Grandma's loyalists will always fight for what
Oh, you playing God of War Ragnarok? That's awesome, Hunter. Hunter, do you stream your game? I know some of you do stream as well. And what have you been doing with your game? Are you happy with what you've been doing? Anything interesting that you would like to share about your gameplay? I think I have that game. It's on PS5, right? I think I have that game. I haven't played it. It is kind of funny that so many years later, games like that, like, I saw Goodfellas and Life of Rivia. What did you think of them, Kermit? what did you think of them? Recently, I was talking to somebody about Goodfellas and just how amazing Ray Liotta was, and of course we've lost him fairly recently. What did you make of those films? All right, let me see what we have here. See if there are any more. I felt for sure since I saw that one piece up on this ledge, then that means that there must be a Merlin challenge. This piece here feels like there might be a Merlin challenge, but there might not be. Yeah, really. Hard to believe. I mean, Lawrence of Arabia was made so long ago, and Goodfellas, it's over 30 years old, right, Kermit? Oh, man. I remember when it first came out, and it was such a big deal. And, you know, Ray Liotta was in that film. I think the last film he made was Cocaine Bear. Is that more stuff for me to pick up? Yeah. Pork lump juice. Okay, so it goes there. So, it goes right here. Okay. So how do we get that down there? Yeah, they really are. It's not too high, so I could just kind of do that. Okay. And it's funny, before I was going to play this game, I was going to go back and play some of the other, some of the older Harry Potter games. Because I have quite a few of them, and I've played a lot of those other Harry Potter games, but it's so different. This is so different when compared to the older games that it's not a fair comparison, I think, maybe. So to kind of put it in, to put it in a position where I would be comparing the two, it doesn't seem fair. I don't know where the spot is now. I have to find it again. Oh, it's literally right there. Okay. Okay. Well, I put it on there. I don't know if anything's going to happen, but Hunter says, I don't stream my game. I got close to the end and realized I needed to level up my weapons and armor, so I started over from an old save point, and I'm about at the place where I left off. Interesting. Yeah. Wow, that's interesting. I've heard it's a good game, and a lot of people like Ragnarok. Kermit says, there are a lot of YouTube channels that make videos on niche and or obscure things you might not have heard of. Yeah, that's true, Kermit. I mean, I've been watching YouTube, I guess, since it first came out. And you're right. As I was telling Tom Jr. Jackson, Tom and I were talking about this, and I had mentioned this on Ladies of the PGS, that some of the first videos I ever saw on YouTube were about Super Mario Brothers. And one of the first videos I ever saw on YouTube was someone playing the music from Super Mario Brothers. And they also played The Legend of Zelda as well on their keyboard. It was on a keyboard, a Casio keyboard. And how interesting it is that music has had such an influence over those of us who game and those of us who like the theme music to the
tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Oh, it's not nighttime yet. Okay. It's not nighttime yet. That's okay. It looks kind of night-like, but I guess it's not 100% yet. Okay, so, but yeah, I've enjoyed, I don't know what I would have done without YouTube. I mean, it really, gaming-wise, I'm talking about mostly, they come and go sometimes as well. Yeah. Yeah. One of my favorite, YouTube walkthrough persons is a guy by the name of the Rad Brad. And I've been watching him since he streamed his first video. His first videos, or some of his first videos, I don't know if it was the first video, but some of his first videos were when he streamed Alan Wake, which is another game that's actually I can play, but I actually had to stop playing the game for a very odd reason, or at least I thought it was an odd reason. There were flashing lights in the video, and it started to hurt my eyes. Oh, here's the flume area. Is it here? It says it's right there. Let's see. Is it behind here? Maybe I can find that flume wherever it is. Yay! I found it. Now that would have been hard to find. Yeah, he is pretty cool, isn't he? And I've watched a lot of his walkthroughs. One of the video game walkthroughs that he had, that I played along at the same time, although I didn't stream it, was the Walking Dead, Telltale Games Walking Dead video game, which is one of my favorite games. And who could forget Lee and little Clementine in the Walking Dead video game? One of the best ones I've ever played. Really had a lot of fun hours playing that game. A lot of fond memories of that. So, yeah, I really enjoyed his walkthroughs as well as playing the game myself on my PlayStation during that time. So there's a lot of really fun things. Yeah, that's true, Kermit. Yeah, it is true. Oh my gosh. So did I go down here? I think I already went down here. But I can't really... I've gotten so much enjoyment from this game. I'm really grateful that they...
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
That they made this game. What am I looking at? Oh, I have to... Tom says, I just looked up Hogwarts Legacy on YouTube, and there are roughly 3,338,000 results. I believe it, Tom. I believe it. Okay. Yeah, this one's already activated. I think I was supposed to assemble or put things back together. So let's see. Let me see if I'm right. I don't know. Oops, that was the wrong button. Actually, that's not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was to see if I had to rebuild stuff. No, that's not what this is. I have no idea what this is. Maybe I have to break it up or... Yeah, it would have been great. Everybody wanted Clementine to show up in the real world. But, you know, it didn't work out that way. And I don't know about you. I mean, I read about half of the original graphic novel. And there were differences between the original graphic novel and everything else. It looks surprisingly similar as to where I was before. So, that move right there is also a move I've never used in the game, like, to its true fruition, because I never learned how to use that.
Rebellion.
But, yeah, it was such a successful video game and TV series. That looks like a puzzle you have to flip over the arrows to match. Yes, Hunter, it is true. That is definitely what's supposed to happen there. And I admit that I haven't been doing all the puzzles in this game. In fact, there are still puzzles in Hogwarts that I haven't solved, that mostly everybody has solved, and I have not done that yet. Hey, Kermit. Yeah, I remember, I can't remember the guy's name. A lot of when he was talking about the game, the television show, as well as the graphic novel and how it differed. And of course, as we know, there were differences. Ooh, something happened there. A baddie. Is it a troll? Oh no, it's just spiders. Well, I'm not going to fight you guys, so sorry. I'm not fighting the let's see. They should have done Hogwarts Legacy show and now a show that is going to redo all the books again. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I mean, I think I did. So, but thank you, Kermit, for. Did you read the graphic novels as well? Then you sound like you are a fan. I know a lot of you who are here are fans of Telltale games, and not just The Walking Dead, but also I think it's The Monster Within Us, which I bought, but I didn't play it. So we'll see, you know. But
Revelio.
All right. Yeah, it wanted me to kill those spiders, and I haven't been wanting to kill the spiders. I just haven't wanted to do that, and I think it's very funny that I just didn't want to hurt the spiders for some reason. It's kind of funny. I just feel like the spiders and some of the other animals that are there, I didn't see the sense of like really hurting them for some reason. So after a while, it's like you have to kill this many spiders, and I'm like, oh, they're just spiders. We kind of need them. See that move? Like it's supposed to get you out of danger, I guess, but I haven't really been. It doesn't matter if you tell me, Kermit. But what I was going to say is I did see your previous messages, and it doesn't matter what the ending is. I mean, it doesn't matter to me, but if you want to talk about it, you can talk about the ending of the comics if you want to. So...
Revelio.
Yeah. So, the other animal that I didn't really care to kill... And these are the ones, Hunter, this is like another section, very similar to where you have to kind of move the blocks and everything, and I avoided it. I avoided it, but it doesn't mean that it's a bad part of the game. I just didn't do it. And I suddenly realized that there was a lot of parts that I wasn't actually completing or didn't even look at. The section where I found this map, or I was supposed to use the map to find the answer, and I didn't do it. And that would have been one of the first things I should have done when playing the game early on, but I hadn't even gotten to it. This was another one that I didn't know how to solve it, I don't think. Or maybe I did solve this one already. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I did this one.
Here's a pleasant surprise.
Nope. Never did it. It's unbelievable. Okay. So this is another one that I have not solved, although it looks like I solved it, right? Okay. Oh, I hear what you're saying, Kermit. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can. It's ended a while ago, and also, I know that they have a few of the. I did watch also the television series for a long time, and I think that a lot of people watched the television series too. I was one of those people who did watch the television series. I enjoyed it, especially the first few years. I even have, hey, Mighty Orbats. I even have, one or two figures from the television series. I have Morgan, 1/6 scale figures. I have Morgan, and I have, I'm trying to think of the guy's name. I can't remember his name just now. His name is, he used to date Carol on the TV show. I think he still does. So between the three of them, or the two of them, I might also get a Rick figure, because I kind of liked Rick in the TV series. But there's another one there.
Incendiary.
There's one there. And there's one there. Oh! Oh, it does work. Okay. You have to get close to them and really use Bombarda. Okay. That's the second one. Ezekiel. His name is Ezekiel. I just remembered his name was Ezekiel. King Ezekiel. He's not a king, but... Okay, and there's another one somewhere here. And I liked Ezekiel. He had that lion in the beginning of the series, which is cool. I thought there was one up here. Yeah, there it is. So I just liked the way Morgan looked and the way Ezekiel looked, so I bought those figures. But I also want to get the Rick figure. Let me see if I can go around. I thought they made Rick look good in his police uniform. Come on. There we go. Okay. So where is it? Oh, it's over here. That is very close to the edge. That's really close to the edge. That's dangerous. There's probably a few more.
Revelio.
Let's see if there's a few more of those around. Oh, yeah, there's one more. Maybe that's the last one. I don't know. Okay. Maybe this is the last one?
Incendiary. Bombard. That's that. Settled.
Okay. In the comics, you find another way. Yeah, they diverge from the comics, like, from day one. Right, Kermit? Because it's not, I can't remember all the names. It's not Rick who, Rick is kind of the bad guy. Or a badder, a very different character in the comics than he is in the television show.
Revelio.
So that was one of the major differences for me, but, it was a fun show for a while, and definitely I really enjoyed that video game. I thought about playing the video game on the channel, but I don't know. I have to think about it. I really have to think about it. Okay. So is this another one?
Revelio.
What is this? Yeah, I don't want to hurt the dogs either. I don't want to hurt those creatures. And I still feel the same way about this control for flying. Eventually they're going to bring back Quidditch. So it's not really... I think we all knew that, but I can't play with these controllers. There's just no way. Yeah. I think one thing they did get right about the television show was the casting. I think they did a pretty good job with casting. And that also had the appeal. But as far as I'm concerned, their best episode, one of their best episodes, of course, was when Rick found his family. But for me, the best episode was when they were looking for Sophia. To me, that'll always be the episode that was just spectacular. Did you have a favorite episode, Kermit, or anybody else? And I didn't know it was Carol Burnett's 90th birthday. God bless her. You can still watch some of the reruns, Tom. I don't know what channel it is, but
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Another one? How could I have missed all these Merlin trials? Sorry. Okay, thank you, Hunter. Hunter says the control for flying is not the best. I tried racing the girl and didn't get past the second race. Yeah, so, you know, it makes me wonder, Hunter. Yeah, maybe it's Pluto TV. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom. I'm pretty sure I watched it once or twice. It makes me wonder about things because it was so hard to maneuver. So maybe they'll work on that. Maybe there's a way to adjust it specifically for flying or for Quidditch when it comes up, which I could see them doing. I could see them saying, oh, you know, you have to change the way that you use it while you're flying or playing Quidditch, because I couldn't use it. So, and it's okay, you know, not every game is perfect and everybody has different abilities on that, and I'm certainly not faulting anybody for that. I get it.
Repair.
Okay. But it did make it difficult to play. And for those of us who were looking forward to doing certain things in the game, it was not ideal. Okay, so let's see, Reparo. Yeah.
Repair.
Thank you, Kermit. I think I did a few like this where it was Merlin's figure that you had to put together again. Kind of like a Humpty Dumpty style thing. So
Repair.
this might be the last one. So now there's supposedly 8 more somewhere, or maybe even more. I think maybe I wasn't using the Revelio as much as I could have. I still have a lot of areas of Hogwarts that I haven't discovered, and I feel like I went over that place with a fine-tooth comb, but apparently I haven't. Flying, I also want to say that using the broomstick, flying around, has helped me discover more areas. And if I didn't use it, if I solely stayed on foot,
This place has seen better days.
I wouldn't have discovered nearly as much as what I've discovered. Okay, I don't think there's any way to get in there. So let me see. The fact that I hadn't used Ancient Magic and didn't know that you just hold down the button and you can just use Ancient Magic forever, I didn't know that. I thought it was only like a one-shot deal. It wasn't. You could keep using it. You know, there's a lot that I didn't realize. A lot more to the game, a lot of nuances to the game I haven't discovered. You know, it is what it is.
Revelio.
Did I still enjoy the game despite that? Yes, I absolutely loved this game, and still do. Let me see what happens if I do this. It feels like it wants me to break it, but not. Oh, okay, it finally went down. Okay, so let's see. And now that it's down there, does that mean that I can get through here? Yes. Is there anywhere to go? I don't really see anything. So using the broom, I think
Revelio.
early on, many of you did tell me to do that, and I hadn't been doing it because I don't know why I wasn't doing it. But now, after, I guess, 50 streams, I'm like, yeah, this broom is great. Thank God it exists. Oh, look, even my shadow appears on the castle. That's graphics. That's cool graphics. That you can see my shadow right behind me there on the castle. Look at it. That's me. Even perspective-wise, it works. That's an accomplishment for sure. This is the Fieldcroft region. Thank you for reminding me.
Revelio.
Okay, and there's stuff in there. I don't know whether that's important.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Yeah, it's a good question. I have no idea myself. But yeah, I've kind of grown accustomed to just flying around and checking out places, like what I'm doing now. If we could really fly on these brooms in real life, would I do it? No, I'd be too scared. I'd fail. They would say you need to practice on your broom, and I would say I don't know whether I can do that, Professor. Is that a vendor? Yes, it is. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, that's cool. Let's land. I wasn't expecting a vendor right there, because it's like such an odd location.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Yes, let's do that. Do you have Mallowsweet? Yes, you do.
You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that.
I'm not disappointed at all. Family antique room. Let's get it. And let me see what I can sell. Endurance potion, a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see. I just took a bunch of stuff and got rid of a bunch of stuff, but that's okay. I'm not going to use that. And I'm not going to use this smart fedora, sorry. Or that. Or that. So being able to kind of sell stuff is helpful. But there's a lot of stuff I would never wear. And it's not that important. What's supposed to be happening with the clothing is that I think in the bigger scheme of things, you can enhance the clothes and it will enhance your gaming experience. But I've never done that. This is a high top hat, but it says well appointed, but this one's a better one. So I could get rid of this one. And I still have two. I have this one and I have that one. And this one's much better than that one. So I could get rid of that one. And just put some more cash in the bank. Yeah, so am I, Hunter. And Hunter...
So nice of you to stop by.
You know I'm going to be playing it here on the channel. Hunter, did you buy it? Are you playing it as well? I'm curious if you bought the game. How many people here have actually bought Jedi Survivor? And will be playing the game. I'm in New York, so I'll be able to play midnight Thursday night, and I'll be playing right here on Positive Fandom midnight Thursday night, and pretty much all day Friday I'm going to be playing Jedi Survivor. So, I haven't bought... Okay. Huh, you know what's happened to me recently? I downloaded games, but I want to get the hard copies, and Tom, you know this already. Our friend Catherine, she ordered the hard copy a lot of these games, and I kind of want to do that. I want to get the hard copy, because I have a PlayStation that has the slot. It's a slot that's available. Yeah. There's a slot that's available, and I got the one that has a slot, and kind of honestly thinking that if I had the ability to put in physical media, yeah, me too, Hunter. If I had the ability to put in physical media, not just video, but other games, I thought I might be able to play other games, but I can't really figure out, or at least I don't remember, what is or isn't backwards compatible. So, I admit that I haven't been keeping up on that. But I should have been. Especially with the amount of games that I have. I have a lot of games that I've never played. I have a lot of hard copy games that I have never played. So, And the intention was to eventually play them. Like, this is what I wanted to do. But as we all know, it's hard sometimes to find the time to play everything you might have. Oh, here's one. This is, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kermit Frog. Guys, if you want to know what happened, this is another one. See? The Fieldcroft Well. You know how many times I've passed this and I haven't noticed it? The well in Fieldcroft ran dry for some 400 years ago during a great drought. Sadly, many perished as a result, including at least one boy whose father refused to speak for years thereafter. Legend says that all was saved when a group of benevolent witches and wizards used a never-before-seen powerful magic to restore the water in the region. Now, this is actually part of the story. Part of the main quest of this game. And the magic, the never-before-seen powerful magic, is the ancient magic that you, as a Hogwarts fifth-year student, have access to. That's very funny, Kermit Frog. And this is one of the most important, this might be, if anything, one of the most important discovery guide pages in the entire game. Because when you start off as a fifth year in this game, the first thing that happens is that you're kind of attacked, and it has to do with this ancient magic. And this is, if I remember, Fieldcroft is a town where the people died because the well ran dry and they didn't have enough water for crops and stuff. And someone discovers ancient magic, and they start to do what would be considered unethical things with the ancient magic. And so, why am I talking about this? I'm talking about this because I've played this game now. This is my 63rd stream, and I'm only just discovering the actual well in question in the game that is one of the main quests in the game. So I just discovered it, Tom. Oh my gosh. It is so funny. All right. Now, it says I have 2 of 8. And I'm in the Highlands. That's great. That means that I have 6 more in this section to discover that I have not discovered. So, and yet I'd been there. You can clearly see there's a flume that I had gone to, but it didn't occur to me that there was something special about that well. It hadn't occurred to me. Well, I wouldn't have known. I don't think I would have known. Unless I did a revelio in front of it and it made that noise like what I heard. There's some red things over there. I wonder what those are. Can I go in here? I've actually been in here before. Because that's open. So I have been in this room before. Like, it's very funny that I've been there, but I had never gone to the well. Like, unbelievable.
Revelio.
And is that another vendor?
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
Let's see what he's got. Hey, Darth Plato, how are you tonight? Let's see.
I'm curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft. Might you have any insight?
Well, our hamlet's in mourning at the moment, unfortunately. We recently lost one of our own. Solomon Sallow, a long-time resident. Died in his sleep, and so young. Tragic twist of fate. We've all taken it rather hard, actually. The worst part is, he was guardian to his nephew and niece. She's particularly devastated. Poor girl.
That's awful. All right. So let's see. I thought he was gonna
What do you have for sale?
give me a challenge, but he didn't.
What are we in the market for today?
Okay, I don't think any of these things I need. I can get all these feathers and furs
mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time.
Well, thank you. I can get all of those feathers and beast items
Revelio.
in my right at Hogwarts where I have my stuff. So let's see. It doesn't look like there's very much more to be discovered, but there is stuff in there. Like here.
Revelio.
I don't know if it's upstairs. It might be a few feet away. And there was some red stuff in the distance. Here, is there anything in here? That is outside of the house. I've been in this house before. I think. Yeah, it's a good question. Who knows? It's a question I cannot answer. But he has a lot of cups as a Quidditch player. So let's keep going around the back here.
Revelio.
Okay. I'll get on my broom for this one. Let's go a little closer, see if it allows me to. It's a good thing that they allowed you to kind of still open up stuff when you're on the broom. Because you can't cast spells when you're on the broom. At least not to my knowledge. Maybe somebody knows whether you can or cannot. But I haven't been able to cast a spell while I've been on my broom.
Revelio.
Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. All my friends are now, don't I?
And I've already gotten that thing. All right.
Revelio.
So I'm wondering where the other,
Don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own.
I'm wondering where the other, field pages are. So let me go down here. They're killing these guys, unfortunately.
You will regret.
Okay.
Revelio.
Excuse me. Kind of a lot of these,
The wizards will have no
guys around.
choice but to submit to us.
That's right, I did.
You seem tired.
Get away with that.
You can't stop us.
I shall avenge them.
They remembered I released Roland Oaks.
Revelio.
pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other someone. Such
No, I don't have it. I never got it.
not very good at this, are you?
Yeah, I think it would.
One less follower.
I think it would, Kermit. I never got that spell in the game, so.
Revelio.
I also don't know if I was like what side, whether I was considered a witch. I mean, I did use dark magic, so, but I don't know what classification I would be, what grading, whether there was an actual classification for whether I was a good or bad witch. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I have no idea. I did use dark magic, and they were going to report me, and I don't really know whether or not the fact that I was going to be reported had anything to do with anything. Have I been here before? Yes, I have. I've been there before.
No more.
What was that?
I can't lay.
I've seen you use Expelliarmus many times.
I've never used Expelliarmus. If they want me to use it. Okay, so let's see. But sometimes it's too easy. Yeah, I don't have it. I never got it. I never got it. I mean, I'm fine.
To a fight.
You will suffer. I won't rest. Dead.
Oh, he's right there. Yeah, I never got that spell.
Revelio.
Never got it. I was like, can I buy it somewhere? I think I was supposed to do something in order to get it, and I just didn't make it that far, or... So the answer to that is no. I never got that spell. I've watched people cast it, but I never used it. Which is very funny that I've never used it. So you can finish the quest without using that, which does make sense because I'm pretty sure I've been to this castle before. It seems familiar. I don't know if I learned it from him. Maybe he tried to show it to me and I ignored him. I don't even remember who that is. So, it's a pretty view.
Revelio.
Stuff inside. I remember there was one challenge where one of the guys I was hanging out with. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe that's what I did. I don't even remember if I got the opportunity to use it. I remember there was one point where he had to use it or was going to use it, and there was like a decision that had to be made. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if he taught it to me or what the story was. Maybe that was the point where I might have said no, but it's not because I didn't want to use it. I totally wanted to learn how to use
Best
it.
place for an unaccompanied Revelio.
Come on, you know you're going to go down there and go crazy.
You won't stop me.
You'll pay for destroying our bridge. These oaks. You show no mercy in the curved mountain. We will show. This will not be enough.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Yeah, probably.
I won't Pity. Right.
Oh, it's getting dark fast in here. Yeah, I love talking to someone else.
To your demise.
Yeah, it got dark, but yeah, I've never been in here before. I can see why it was telling me I hadn't, the same spell and the same spell swatch, Yeah, I have seen that. One of the things that I thought was going to be in this game and wasn't, and it's okay that it wasn't, was that in some of the other games, in some of the other Harry Potter games, you got the ability to reduce the amount of time it took for your spells to regenerate to a point where they were constantly available. So you never worried about whether you could, whether there was anything available. You just could press the button as many times as you wanted and it would just keep casting the spell. So that was something that I didn't see in this one. Although they had mastery, the mastery was good as well, but there was no waiting time. Eventually there was no waiting time between spell casting. I was kind of expecting that in this game, and they didn't really have it, unless I'm unaware it's there and I just didn't see it. Okay. Outside? Yeah, maybe it's in the wall. That's another way to get in.
Revelio.
Interesting. Diplomat. Okay. Thank you for sharing that, Darth Plato. Great. So...
Revelio.
Yeah, I got everything in here. Yeah, I think it's terrible that they lost their jobs. That's what I think, Kermit. I think it's terrible that they lost their positions. Tom, it was a beautiful day today.
Revelio.
Is that another one? No, it's not. It looks like a piece, but it's not. Can I go this way?
Revelio.
I can't remember if I've been to a castle before, but I think I've been to this one. It's starting to feel like California around here. Plato, don't you live in California? I'm assuming you mean the weather is nice, or... I hope it's a good comment. I hope that's what you wanted, Darth Plato.
Revelio.
Okay. Okay. I can't go in here. It's okay, Kermit Frog. We're all talking about different things, so... We are all talking about...
And I'm without my Revelio.
Different things that's going on in entertainment. God knows there is a lot to talk about. Okay. I don't think I can get in that way. Can I go in this way? No, I can't. It won't allow me. Okay. That's okay. There is a way to get in there, and I think I'm probably gonna stop playing in a few minutes.
Revelio.
I'll come back to that. Is there another one on the other side of this? Right here? Did I get this one? I think I got this one. This one was... Oops, sorry.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
There's another one I didn't get. As long as you're having fun, that's all that counts. What do you think about the Disney Florida drama? Yeah, there is so much going on there that I just hope it works out for the employees. That's what I think, but... Oh, okay. I hope the employees are able to find some other work. I feel sad that they're also losing their positions. Ooh, it got dark. It got dark so quickly. Okay, there's 3 more. Okay.
Revelio.
And there's another one. Wow. Okay. Where's the 3rd?
Never anything interesting around here.
Did you hear what he said? There's never anything interesting around here. Yeah, I like clownfish. I like geeky sparkles and neon. I think they're fun. But I actually like Pirates and Princesses, which is their WordPress site, better than their channel online. There's more of them.
I will make you pay.
Is there another one? No, there isn't. I like this, I was looking for more of the R1s, but I think I used them all. That's okay. I guess I had another one.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Have you ever watched their gaming, Clownfish Gaming?
Revelio.
Curious as to whether you guys have watched that as well. Okay, so where's the other three? Yeah, they're fantastic. They're married, right? I mean, they're a husband and they have their family, and it's kind of nice to see a family. Yeah, so apparently they have their own gaming as well.
Revelio.
I've never checked it out. I haven't had a chance to, but they talk about it. They always talk about Clownfish Gaming, and I'm like, I haven't done that. I haven't seen that yet. So one of these days, I'd like to check out their channel as well. They have a lot. I mean, they're also creators as well. But.
Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Alright, so there's
Revelio.
that. Wow, there's a lot of them over there. Is it lower? It's probably lower. Oh, okay.
Over here! I won't rest.
Cursed fiends.
Oh.
Revelio.
This way? There's something in the water. I just didn't know there were so many Merlin challenges. There, I said it. And this one, I'm guessing I have to do it this way. I don't know. Excuse me. Oops. I believe they're kids or teenagers. Oh, yeah. Alrighty, let's try that one more time. Yeah, maybe it's too far. Maybe it's not, but that's okay. I'll do it again. Oh my gosh, Tom Jr. Jackson. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Let's try it one more time. Seemed to work well from there to there, and from here to here. I'll keep trying. This might be the last one for tonight. But I do want to thank all of you for stopping by tonight. Remember, Friday, I will be playing. At midnight, it'll be Thursday night into Friday morning. I will be playing Jedi Survivor. I had to run for that one. I will be playing Jedi Survivor, so right here on Positive Fandom. Okay. Just one more now. Okay, let's try it one more time. All right. I'll practice my leaping skills. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Tom Jr. Jackson. We are all goof people. Okay. And you know what? I'll try this challenge another time. But, guys, please do click the like and subscribe button. Thank you for stopping by. I so appreciate all of you for sharing your time. Yeah, Hunter, kind of like what I'm doing now, right? Yeah, these Merlin challenges are challenging. But I do want to thank all of you for stopping by tonight. I'm going to play Hogwarts Legacy probably again tomorrow. At least I'm going to try and play it tomorrow. Midnight tomorrow night. Okay, no worries, Kermit. Thank you for stopping by. I know you guys, everybody has busy schedules and things they have to do, so I understand. Just great to see you guys. Even if you stop by once, it's still great to see you all. I know Jedi Survivor. I'm so anticipating this game. It's not open world, so it's not going to be like playing this game. So that's going from an open world to a non-open world game. Very different. So, but I did just want to thank everybody for taking the time out tonight to be here. It was great to hear everything everybody had to say. Tom, Junior Jackson, we were all goof people. Guys, and remember, no matter where you are in the galaxy, no matter what's going on, always please remember to please be kind, everybody. You all take care and enjoy the rest of your night. Bye.